Hey, hey. As you see, yes, I'm out here still walking. There's another topic I want to talk about real quick. Um Yesterday I was just browsing, YouTube, and I had came across this person video. And the only reason actually I was looking for a certain topic that I was interested in, and I wanted to see what others also seeing, was seeing what I was seeing. It was just something else. And this one person has stood out, and they were letting it be known that they were seeing it. It was about portals. That's all I'm going to say. And so I had clicked on the video, and I'll just listen to the guy. And I'm not going to say his name out of respect. I just pretty much just want to talk about, how I had clicked on this video, and a lot of things he was saying I could relate. And then a lot of things. And then he was saying a lot of other things too that I agree with, but I don't think a person should have to, get high to have an experience. But I know, that can increase your conscious, if you smoke weed or whatever. But for those who choose to, but I don't smoke, weed, my experiences that I've been having has not my experience. So stop. Sorry. My experiences has not increased due to me doing weed. Like I say, I sun gaze too. So based on research, me checking out people online, they say when you sun gaze, that can activate your pineal gland, and that has been my experience. I believe that's why I'm able to be more conscious and have the experiences that I've been having. And also, we live in the last days, so of course, the Lord's word is true. He's put out his spirit upon our flesh. There are a lot of things that the guy was saying that I agree with, and there's a lot of things he was saying that I didn't agree with, but that's okay. It's okay to disagree. And then I started reading some of the comments that, people, because he has quite a bit of a follower, and I was reading some of the comments, the things that people were saying, talking about their experiences and how they can relate to him. And then I noticed he had some other videos. His videos go as far as back, I would say maybe 2 years ago. And I was just pretty much just reading the headlines of the videos. I wasn't looking at them. I was just reading the headlines of them. And he was, and I had noticed from 2 years back to where it said a year, the headlines were getting like darker and darker, the things that he would talk about. It's like, I'm not going to say darker. I would say they start getting real deep and deep, But sometimes I talk about a lot of deep, topics as well. But he'll start getting real deep and deep. And then you would see it start getting darker and darker, the topics. And one of his topics, he was talking about how he channeled Satan. I was like, whoa. Now, the curious mind in me, I did not watch the video, but I read the comments. I clicked on the video and then I hit pause and I read the comments because I was just curious, the people who are following him, what are their thoughts on the topic, that he's talking about? What are their thoughts, And a lot of them were like, yo, you okay? You know, are you high? Is everything all right with you? Man, your top is getting dark. You know, your topics, they're getting real, real dark. And it kind of bothered me too. And it's like in my spirit, my inner man, you know, a lot of times, and I'm sure it's not just me, but a lot of times when you start, well, okay, I speak for myself. A lot of times when I'm placed in a position of seeing certain things, or even if I walk in the room, I start feeling queasy, like my stomach is upset. It's like a funny feeling, and I don't like that feeling. It's the same feeling that you feel when two people are fighting, and you start feeling, you know, like it bothers you. You're feeling real sensitive. You know, that's how I felt. And because I was going to subscribe to him, you know, because the brother was getting kind of deep, you know, especially like going back like 2 years ago, he was getting real deep. I mean, he was talking about things that I have experienced. You know, he was talking about, you know, ETs, terrestrials, and how he's been abducted before and how he had an implant, you know, and a lot of stuff I can relate to. I've seen them myself. But all of a sudden, you know, his topic got real, real dark and stuff. And, you know, I know he didn't ask for me to pray for him, but I definitely prayed for him. Because, you know, you don't know what people are going through. People smile in your face and all of that. And they can put on the smile, but you don't know what people are going through. A lot of people are so bold. They are so bold, and they don't fear the unknown. And they started, you know, they get a gift and they start to tamper and tap into the unknown. And if you don't have the discernment, you know, you can pretty much fall for anything. That's what I'm trying to say. And just to see his topics get so dark like that, you know, I was like, who in the world would want to channel something that evil? You know, I mean, I don't know. To each their own. To each their own. I just felt that being very disturbing. You know, that's why I say, you know, we all got to be real careful. You know, the spirit realm ain't nothing to play with. It is nothing to play with. Even our children, you know, they just got here. Our children see angels. Have you ever noticed, come on, get up. Have you ever noticed looking at a baby, how they start staring at a wall or looking up in the ceiling? They're seeing something that you don't see because they're pure, you know. They just got here. Well, and they're seeing with their carnal eyes, okay? So you can imagine the things that they're seeing, and they can't even tell you. My daughter, she's 3, and I was sitting in the front room, and she was sitting beside me, and she was staring at the door, kept saying door, door, and I looked at the door. I didn't see anything, but she was seeing something, and she was pointing at the door. I was like, oh boy. I said, oh boy. There's no telling what she was seeing, you know. She just kept pointing at it, door, door, you know, and I would look. And then I would close my eyes, try to meditate, and face the door, thinking maybe I see what she's seeing. There were times when I would see like a little dark shadow blob, and then it would change from that to I would see well, like a light beam staring, not staring, but you know, in front of me, you know, in my view, in my, you know, spiritual eye view. So, like I said, it's crazy. You really don't know what's around you. You don't know what's around you. But I just wanted to share this little message. Well, it's not a message. Just sharing this story with you guys. How we got to really use discernment. Big time. And whoever that person is, I'm not trying to judge him as a person. I'm just saying within my being, you know, I just started feeling queasy. You know, he was really getting to some dark topics, and I didn't feel good about it. And so that let me know that's not somebody who I want to, you know, be following or, you know, be checking, you know, watching his videos. I just can't. That's confirmation for me. It's like discernment, you know, using discernment. Some people, I can look at their videos and I would see a silhouette. Their essence is bright, and some people, whoa, I don't even see their face. I just see like a dark shadow over their face, and that bothers me a lot. It really do, because I don't know what that means. It's one thing if I knew, but I don't. Well, you guys, thank you for checking me out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.